what are our options, right? You guys were doing this earlier. You all know how to shrimp. The question is, how well do you shrimp, and are you doing it correctly? Now, when you guys are shrimping, a lot of you are doing this correctly, where you elevate one leg and you keep the other one flat. I still see a lot of this everywhere I go. People are trying to shrimp like this. Do you see why this might be counterproductive, right? I don't have, my hips aren't at an angle. I haven't elevated him with a frame, okay? And I don't have this nice convenient leg here to pop out. So when I'm trying to shrimp out of here, I'm gonna put as much pressure as I can into this frame and stay nice and strong. I'm not reaching like this. I'm staying tight. If he has gi pants on, even better. Grab here and here. If it's no gi, I'll grip like this. If you can't see, come around and see the frame. Frame is over here. Okay. I personally I'll take, like in this case, if I'm leaning on my right side, and I'm actually leaning on my right side, I'm not flat and looking like this on my right side. I'm leaning on my right side. Not quite enough to give him up like my back, right? You have to be cognizant of that, because you can lift this leg up and start to go that way if you're too far over. Here, I'm creating my frame. I usually take my bottom hand and I'm gonna pop into it with my top hand in the frame. And what happens is, we need to keep this nice and strong here, okay? So say he's kind of flat on me, like put your hands down like that, okay? I need to be able to push, and I need to be able to pop this hip out. As I do that, you're likely not gonna get it on the first try, right? Most of you know this. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to switch sides. Okay, in order to do that, you're gonna have to flatten, raise, pop the other side, and do it again. That's when you'll reach here to be able to retain your guard. So, our first little sequence, okay, the person on the bottom, person on the top's just gonna chill. Person on the bottom, you're gonna elevate, okay? You're gonna turn your hips, that way that you actually have some leverage, okay? There's space here now. You're gonna try to shrimp out, okay? You're gonna pop out, and get your guard back. It might take you two, okay? And then the second time you do it, you're gonna go here. Out. Thank you. Okay. Sometimes that doesn't work, right? Sometimes the person's just really persistent, and you're just gonna have a really hard time maintaining this frame and getting that hip out. This is where this comes in. I'm gonna grip right here on his pants, on the side. Okay, if it's no gi, I'll grip like this. Okay, and try to control his shin. Now earlier, I ran into a dude that was pretty smart about this, and he glued his foot as hard as he could to the mat. I literally couldn't even lift his shin up. It was completely flat. When you run into that, this is at no gi especially, it's not gonna work. Okay, so you wanna maintain control in the pant legs like this. Same principle applies. I need to be at an angle. Okay, I can't be flat like this. My shoulders can't be touching the mat. I can't be completely flat, because then, yeah, exactly. Like me, when I get him out, I'll control the head like this, okay? If I'm not hunting for the choke, and I have a guy that's really squirrely on the bottom. So what you'll do, okay, those of you that are trying this, I'm not trying, all of you, second try, okay? You're gonna get your frame started, and instead of pushing in like this, you're gonna turn your hips, you're gonna grip the pants. You see the space? There's space now, okay? From here, you're gonna bring that leg out, bring the other one over. You now have half guard. This is a really, really, really shallow half guard. So what you're gonna do, once you've got this, you step that leg over, right? So this is the far leg, over. You're gonna push off of the top of his knee or on the top of his quad. And you're gonna half guard, okay? One more time. So you guys are gonna practice your shrimps. Get out on the first try, good for you. Second try, right here. You start to establish the frame, okay, to keep him from riding up on us. Okay, we're gonna grip the side of the pants. We're gonna bring that leg out, cut, push, half guard. Cool? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3.
A little bit, if it's over your head, sorry. It's a variation of the Peruvian necktie. The normal Peruvian necktie is here. You just pull them in, and you're gonna put your leg over, and the leg over the back, and then you're gonna deadlift him, essentially, using a tap. That's the normal Peruvian necktie, and you probably won't get that with a gi on, because there's too much friction. So the option that you can have, your gi's gonna be undone, you're gonna feed it through, grab it, lock it in, and same thing. You put your leg over, leg on top, and then you're just gonna deadlift. This is basically, if you get in this position a lot, you have trouble with the chokes because I don't know, defending really well. So you sort of just bait him into this. And as soon as you get your gi, all you need to do is really just pull it up. It's a lot of friction, a lot of pain, but once you have your gi, you're gonna do, I do this grip. And when I pull it up, it makes a nice little nook. Like if you look at his neck, when I do that, it seals off the carotid pretty well. So it works pretty well for me when I get it here. Once you have it here, you're pretty much set. You can grab his pant leg, step over, second leg over, and then you don't really have to do much. You just pressing the legs down.
You're switching the belt off the pants for control?
Belt off.
Did you go from the pant leg to the belt?
From here?
Yeah.
I would just grab his leg because I can control it in general. But you're gonna have to feed. When you're feeding it, you have to.
Once you get it in control.
So the real trick is just feeding it.
Yeah.
That's because that's when they're gonna start getting wild.
Yeah.
But as soon as you're over here, you're pretty much good. So you can hold his leg, belt, whatever. I would probably just grab his belt, and pull it down, because I want to get here as soon as possible. That's what I want. Because once you have that, even if he gets his head out, it's still gonna be, you still have his back.
Yeah. He's got a cauliflower here.
You get a cauliflower. One more time, couple
Yep.
more times.
Yep.
So we're here. I can't get anything. I'm gonna undo my gi. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna feed it in, and then I'm gonna take my other hand. I'm gonna grip it. I'm gonna pull it to his neck, and then I'm gonna slowly go over the head, over the leg, over the body. Questions? We'll do it one more time. More questions? Anything? No? Okay. Same thing. Here, pull the gi out, push it in, slide it into his neck, leg over the head, fall back. You can also go over. When you feed it, I'm not going to do it. Your leg's going to go over, and you can come over and do it. It's going to be pretty much the same. There just won't be that gap. Questions? Concerns? Bitches, moans? Complaints? Okay.
Cool.
Give it a try.
1, 2, 3.